Welcome to the season 2 of about creative uses of AI in Norway. Buckle up because we have an adventure packed with exciting surprises just for you. We're chatting with some super cool folks and trust me, you won't want to miss it. Get ready for a whirlwind of Q&A and other sizzling hot topics. Instead of me spilling all the juicy details, let's hand it over to my human counterpart while I take a little breather. Catch you on the flip side.
I am your host, Ali Sobot.
Don't be a prick. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hi folks, welcome to episode 6, season 2 of about creative use of AI in Norway. So let's just jump right into it. In the last episode I explained that I limited the scope of this series to my own specific goals with neural networks, to do a lot with as little as possible. Here's a look back at what I covered. I shared the story of my disastrous attempt to direct a live-action short film in 2023. The logistics were a nightmare and the budget blew up in my face. And that failure is exactly why I turned to AI. It allowed me to create the solo projects without going bankrupt. I admitted that I wasn't an expert. While I discussed AI concepts, I pointed you toward the deep dive 5-hour tutorial if you wanted to build an LLM from scratch. I presented my latest AR short film, a ghost story delivery on Ron, along with a Disney-style music video. Since I didn't have a guest interview, I walked you through a tutorial on making your first AI movie scene. I also gave away a blended file with 10 animated characters so you could skip the boring parts, which basically is this part, and start building your own story right away. The walkthrough of the nerdy stuff. Now, I'll be using Chapman's audiobook on YouTube to understand better what some of the components of neural networks are and how they work. Why Chapman, you ask? Because he has done a critical study of AI and the way it works. For all of you AI skeptics, this series should be at the opposite of buzzkill for you. David Chapman has been on the record saying the following. I finished a PhD in artificial intelligence in 1990. My academic papers from that era have been cited several thousand times. However, I left the field in 1993 and mainly ignored it until 2022. One reason I stopped doing AI was a risk concern. Working in machine vision, I thought of a new approach of face recognition. That was considered an important unsolved problem at the time. It seemed to me, though, that face recognition was more likely to be used for oppressive surveillance than anything of net positive value. So I didn't want to proceed. And if you want direct quotations, go check out betterwithout.ai/about-me. betterwithout.ai/about-me. Last time we went through a pointless journey of conceptual clarification, as if you just can't Google that shit out for yourself or use ChatGPT to get the clarifications. So let's compress topics that we have talked about earlier and ask questions to actually understand what we want to learn and not just throw some really difficult words to sound smart. Let's exactly do this. Let's start with this question that I asked ChatGPT, or I think Gemini. Here's a word that makes us sound smarter without giving us any substance, but hopefully make us understand the concept of neural networks in a better way. So what are dropouts and what are the key functions? I want you to refer to my earlier episodes in season 2 where I do these conceptual clarifications. Now we're going to talk about functions again. What are dropouts and what are the key functions? David Chapman argues dropouts involves randomly deactivating neurons during training to prevent co-adaptation of features. Cross-validation involves dividing the data set into a number of subsets and training the model on all but one, which is reserved for validating the model's performance. Did you just understand what I said? Good for you, because I didn't. Now, if you actually did understand this, can you explain it to me on the comment section below, right? As you do that, let's ask ChatGPT or Gemini to explain this. Here's my question to Gemini. Give me some examples for this so that I actually understand what this means. And this is the paragraph of David Chapman's understanding of dropouts, or quotes on dropouts. And here comes the quote. Dropouts involves randomly deactivating neurons during training to prevent co-adaptation of features. Cross-validation involves dividing the dataset into a number of subsets and training the model on all but one, which is reserved for validating the model's performance.
I am ChatGPT, so let's start. Think of dropout like telling random students in class to take a nap so the rest learn not to rely on them. Cross-validation is like rotating. Who takes the test? One group sits out for grading while the others train. Then you swap.
Again, bro, this shit doesn't tell me much. Would you kindly elaborate on how everything works?
Alright, here's the actual mechanics, not the cute analogies dropouts during each training step. The model randomly turns off some neurons, usually 20 to 50%. Because different neurons disappear each round, the network can't lean on any single path. It's forced to learn sturdier, more general patterns. Cross-validation, you split your dataset into K chunks. You train on K1 of them and test on the remaining one. Then you rotate which chunk is used for testing until every chunk has been the test set once. You average all the results to get a more reliable estimate of how well the model actually generalizes.
What the hell is a K1?
It just means one less than K, man. If you split your data into K parts, you train on K1 of them and test on the leftover one. Nothing mystical, just basic counting wearing a math hat.
Okay. Now, treat me as an average Joe. Explain it as if I'm 10-year-old. Dropout. During each training step, the model randomly turns off some neurons, usually 20 to 50%. Because different neurons disappear each round, the network can't lean on any single path. It's forced to learn sturdier, more general patterns. Cross-validation. You split your data set into K chunks. You train on K1 of them and test on the remaining one. Then you rotate with which chunk is used for testing until every chunk has been tested set once. You average all the results to get a more reliable estimate of how well the model actually generalizes.
Dropout. Imagine a team game where some players are told to sit out each round. The rest have to learn to play well without depending on any one star. Cross-validation. Split your cards into piles. Practice with most piles, test with one. Then swap piles so each one gets tested once.
Okay. So how does this work in greater scheme of things regarding neural networks?
Hey, here's the bigger picture. A neural network for text is like a huge guessing machine. It looks at what came before and tries to predict the next word. Dropout makes sure it doesn't memorize exact patterns, and cross-validation checks that it can predict well on new sentences. So when you type I, it's learned enough patterns to guess love you without just memorizing a single example.
Okay. I hope that clarified somewhat what David Chapman was about to what David Chapman explained. Now let's go to my preferred transformer-based neural network. And it seemed that I was using ChatGPT after all, because here comes my preference. My preferred transformer-based neural network. Well, I don't know how to say it, but look, ChatGPT is alright, right? But Gemini gives more free credits regarding to Nano Banana, which is an image edit function for those of us who love to make AI movies. That's really important. My experience is that it is faster than ChatGPT, maybe not that much, but it is faster. And it doesn't copy your personality unless you explicitly tells it to do so. Unlike ChatGPT, which basically just copies your personality on the go. Look, I'm as narcissist as much as an average Joe, but talking to a transformer that talks like me is a leap that I'm not ready to take just yet. Accordingly, I'm firing ChatGPT from now on and hiring Gemini as my go-to GPT. Get ready for the next part, guys, because we're switching gears right now. So, what will happen in part 2? Let's dive in and find out. No ChatGPT content though. This time around, I went to 14th session of OKAI Gathering. In their introduction to the programs, they premiered 4 AI-generated short films made by prominent Norwegian filmmakers during Cinema Synthetica 3.0. Directors Hade Brine, Ingrid Sveflicke, Halfdan Ullman Trondheim, and Emilie K. Beck, together with 4 AI artists, among them Emily Young, based on an original script by Henriette Stenstrup. OKAI is for everyone who is curious about creative AI, whether people are already experimenting with the technology, developing creative projects, or just want to learn more. The speakers will present specific tools, projects, and technologies they are working with. Innovative ideas and interesting perspectives are always welcome there. I got the chance to talk to a show regular, Edmund Young, to get some information on where to grab your AI movie making course and get informed regarding to AI law, among other stuff. I hope you enjoy my conversation with Edmund. See you on the flip side. Bye.
Now let's dive into the exciting part 2, where we get to chat with the amazing Edmund Yang.
Okay, we are here with my pal Edmund Young. First, I want to thank you for being here. And okay, so let's just jump right into it, because there are a lot to talk about, and there isn't much time. Okay, let's go. Workshops. So you have held different workshops. There is this really specific one that I'm curious about, is because you have held workshops for youth, you have held workshops for people between 18 and 25. Then you've got this workshop for I think basically everyone. Would you mind tell us about how this or what this workshop is, and what you teach, and basically also how you teach, because I really want to learn that as well. Because I really want to do a workshop sometime in the future, but also in AI movie making, etc. Go for it, Edmund. Sorry. Are you?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I get too enthusiastic. Go for it.
It's okay. I'm just thinking. Yes, I do a lot of workshops. I do customized workshop, and as well as regular workshops at igm.no, which is an educational platform here in Norway, in Oslo. So I have regular workshops there, but also I do customized workshop for companies, businesses, marketing groups as well, departments. Yeah, I mean, for me, I have For example, a workshop I had a couple of weeks ago. It was 1 day, 8 hours workshop. So basically, what I try to do is each workshop you should go. When you're finished with the workshop, you should at least have some kind of product come out of it. Either if it's a short movie, it's a short project, it's just a bunch of still images, whatever. You should have some beneficial products when it comes out of it. So the longest workshop I've done is 3.5 days. Mm-hmm. So basically we do say we set some customized goals at the beginning of the workshops, and I'll actually go through the different tools, the state of the art, the state of AI right now, which tools goes to where, what kind of what the possibilities are, and how we approach these tools with the right mindset. Yeah. And then we will help the students or the participant to find a very specific project they want to do, either if it's a short movie, it's a short advertisement clip whatsoever, and then we will help them to realize that clip in those 3 days. So it's not because every participant have their own project, have their own style of things. So we will just introduce them to the tools, and we will go individually into each group and help them achieve what they want to achieve.
Great. I need to also ask you one other question, and that is regarding to requirements. The workshop at, what did you call it? IGM.no, yeah. And what are the requirements there?
What we used to say to people, to the participants, will be either an iPad or just a laptop. That's the requirement.
I see.
And hopefully you will have some basic knowledge into video editing, and of course how to navigate in your PC, so you can download a clip and then use them in a video editing tool.
I guess then one of the most important skill sets that you have to have is video editing, right?
I don't think you need a specific skill set, but I believe that you need at least to know how to merge different clips into each other to play around with.
So it's kind of based on the participants' enthusiasm. So if you, there's one thing I was wondering about. Is it possible to make storyboards in the course?
Of course.
Yeah, okay.
It's actually, we do encourage you to do it, but it's not, because everybody has their own way to approach things, right?
Yeah.
So somebody wants to do the storyboard, somebody wants to be more fluid kind of process approach. We can help you with that as well.
Yeah.
So it's different. If you want to do a storyboard, we help you with that. So.
Okay. So you basically are quite flexible as far as.
Of course. So we as I mentioned before, we'll go through some tools at the start of the day. We will have some talks in the start of the day, and we will introduce these AI tools and AI platforms, and we will go through each participant. Okay, what do you want to do? Okay, do you want to make a fairy tale, or you want to make a commercial, whatever? And we will help you with that.
So, so basically, you've got an individual follow-up system.
Yes.
That's really interesting. How many participants are usually in these courses or workshops?
For me, I think most probable will be around 10 people.
Around 10 people.
Not much than that, because then I don't have time to go to everybody.
Yeah. And we are talking about IGM now, right? How many days is that course or
I think that's 2 days. 2 days.
That's a 2 days workshop, and it's from 10 to 3, I think. Or
I actually don't remember. You need to go to IGM.
Yeah, I guess that was a bit too much to expect. So sure. Know about this. There was this question that I asked you, and I think my audience would also appreciate getting the answer to that question. Look, there are some who are curious about experimenting on AI, and just as many out there, I myself, I started as a solo, experiment. I just did everything solo, experimenting. Now, if you've got any tip regarding to being most effective on telling a story, so what would that be with the use of AI tool and create, I think, consistent characters and etc. Or you know what? Just let's start at the general tip, right? What tips would you give solo artists out there who want to experiment?
I believe that in order to make what you want to do or have more or less the most control out of it, will be just jump into the tools and try, as I mentioned, try to find a very specific tool. I mean, a project you want to achieve. Either it's like a music video or short story, whatever. And try to doing by learning, basically.
By learning. Yes.
So the only difference between me and you making a nice video is just I have prompted, I have used these tools more than you. So you can easily do it as well. Just only thing you need to invest is time and patience.
Right.
And of course, money for some money for the specific tools for sure, but it's not that much.
Okay. I think we have approximately 1 minute, 2 minutes. I want you to basically tell about yourself and regarding to. I think you won some prizes, and I want you to also talk about your contracts with Kling AI. Was it just a bit about that, the prizes that you have won, and about your contract with Kling AI, and about the story that you made for Kling AI.
Okay. I did a Cinema Synthetica challenge a year ago, which is a challenge that you were supposed to make a short movie in 48 hours with 5,000 Norwegian crowns, and with a script that
you said 48 hours.
48 hours.
Okay,
that's this project 1 year ago. So we made a short story, a short movie called One Last Wish. That you can watch it on my YouTube channel as well. And with that movie, we won the world's biggest AI competition called the Odyssey Season 1 for the best narrative category, which is the biggest category to win among over 5,000 participants in that. So after that, I've been approached to, and personally, it opened so many doors for me personally. So right now, I'm working with mostly international clients, mostly in States. Everything from big brands to very known artists that I can't say because I have under heavy NDA. And to Kling AI, whereof because I'm into something called Creative Partner Program, which is a program that you can apply for on every tool. I'm in on Kling AI, I'm on Runway, I'm on Minimax, I'm on all the major tools. So I get free credits from them to make content and then to make videos using their tools. Basically.
Cool. Great. There was one more thing.
Copyright?
Yeah, go for it, because that's actually a bit. You know what? Let me just share my experience that I just did regarding to the question that I had, and basically just answer the same as because I think people. Okay, look, I'm about to release a hybrid AI movie called Ghost Delivery Gone Wrong. People, you should check it out. 1st of January it will be released at my YouTube channel. Okay. Now it's a hybrid. I have used, I think I have used Flux, no stylistic prompting, and I have basically used real footages as well, used green screen, etc., etc., etc. You get the picture, right? Okay. Now, as far as copywriting concerns are regarding to let's just talk about my work, right? How would that work? Do I have any copyright regarding to what I have created? Or
Yes.
Really?
Basically.
That's awesome. So,
So, well,
because I guess I misunderstood you when we were talking, because you said if you you didn't say. My understanding of this was that even if you like do a hybrid stuff, you won't own the copyright of your.
you don't own the copyright. Everything you make actually is under your copyright jurisdiction. Whatever you make, you own it. But it depends if it's infringing others' copyright, then you are in trouble, right? So depending if you are using a hybrid and you are prompting, I don't know, Donald Duck running in the field, and even though you can make a Donald Duck very easily, doesn't mean that you can do it, because then this thing will come out your ass, right? So it doesn't, and that doesn't matter if it's AI or not. You can probably put on a Donald Duck costume and run around in a movie, and you sell that movie, commercialized, right?
Yeah.
And you're actually using Donald Duck as others' copyright to sell your movie. Then you're having trouble. So it doesn't matter. That's actually one very common perception of copyright, because even though you can make anything with AI, it doesn't mean that you're supposed to do it commercial. If you're earning money out of it, you need to. It comes down to brand building, because if Disney or whatever or Marvel have used a decades, 100 years to make investment of a brand of a character, and you're just going to copy it or using it in your movie without their consent, of course you will get troubled. Doesn't matter if you use the AI or you just hand drawn or whatever, you will get in trouble.
Basically, yeah.
So it's the output people will measure as if copyrighted infringement or not.
Okay. I think I'm actually infringing Disney right now. Look, there is this music video that I made. It's basically Pixar style, because I basically prompted it Pixar style. So, what is it like? I don't have any copyright regarding to.
Then you don't.
Ouch! I need to get that out of my store. Okay, but can I like justify myself by saying I'm not taking money for the movie, but for the availability, because you have to.
Of course, there's something called fan fiction.
Yeah.
Fan fiction is something fan made, because you see people like making posters, drawing posters and sell it as their own artwork, even though they are copyright figures, right?
Yeah.
So that's a gray zone. But if you're doing it commercially, if you're doing a movie and you're prompting Pixar style, and so you are actually have an intention to use a Pixar style in your movie, then you will have a copyright infringement, and then you will get sued.
I see. Because the way.
But if you're getting, if you are saying, okay, this is just a music video for everybody, for the community, it's for free, and you're not taking any commercial product placement or whatever, then you can say it is, but it's a gray zone. And the thing is, if you got very, very popular, let's say you had got 200 million views, then this will come at your ass.
Oh. Okay. Good to know. But even if okay, I see.
So you can't take others' hard-working brand into your movie and as if
Are
it's
we
yours.
talking suing?
I'm talking, of course, suing.
Okay. Guys, don't see that music. Okay, I'm just kidding. Go for it. let this sue me. Okay, right. Yeah, I guess that sums about everything. Again, it's always a pleasure, Edmund, and I hope one day. Still one more question. Because Oslo Creative AI is expanding. I want you like talk about that a bit. I wanted to ask Christian because I thought he was more involved, but you are also Oslo Creative AI, so it really doesn't matter who I ask, right?
Yeah, I'm not really like official part of it, but of course a big part of it. So we started. Actually, not we started. There were some other AI enthusiasts in Trondheim.
Yeah.
So they wanted to take our brand or take Oslo Creative AI the brand to bring into to Trondheim. So they have also something called TK Trondheim to Creative AI as well. So they will also have meetups each month regularly.
Right.
So if you want to have your or meetup in your hometown,
right?
So you can do it as well. It's not
Nice. Do you hear, Norway? If you want your own Oslo Creative AI branch, you can also. Oh, I'm pointing at the wrong place. I was talking to you, not that. There is no camera that I meant there. Oh God, that's embarrassing. You know what, Edmund? I would say thanks for great efforts, and I always love to hear your stories. And thanks. Take care, right?
Take care.
Oh wow. Thank you for watching. I absolutely can't wait to hear all about where you're tuning in from in the comment section below. And of course, just because I'm Alice AI version doesn't mean your comments aren't wildly important.